there, boys and girls. What you don't understand is that's Jets. And I say Jets. Steve Wise guy.
Broadway Blanchard in the house. Look at that shirt Broadway's wearing today.
Old school. And let me show you more old school. Okay? Old school jeans. And you know why I'm wearing old school jeans?
No.
Because I'm old school here, old school there. These I wore in college. I'm still in them today.
All right.
Now, this is the original shirt from the Metropolitans logo, everything back in the early 60s. And I want you to know one more thing, which has nothing to do with that, but it's very important. I'm not just old school cool because I'm in the jeans and the shirt and being very cool. I'm commando too, in those jeans. Yeah. because when you wear old school jeans, you want to be old school cool.
Yeah. So I gotta sit a little weird. I gotta keep.
I'm sitting a little straight. Are here with us today. Today we're going to nitric oxide pre-sport because we're talking about sports, and I was thinking, why not talk about sports and talk about the energy you need to participate in sports.
In indoor sports.
Indoor or outdoor.
No, well, or the car.
Or the car. This works anywhere. Now, this is for that pre-sport workout when you want a little extra juice in your blood without taking creatine and all the other nonsense. This just simply opens up with natural ingredients, your blood flow.
Well, creatine is, by the way, creatine is natural and it's great for building muscle and your memory.
Memory. It's very good. It wasn't creatine I was looking for. It was Viatine or something.
I don't know. Creatine is very good for you.
Yes, it is. And actually, it's in nitric oxide pre-sport.
There you go.
I'm looking at it right now. It's like the third ingredient. Anyway, there it is. Okay. This is what you want, boys and girls. And I'm sending a whole truckload to the New York Jets this weekend before the game. You know why? They need the energy. They need to come out fired. Okay. There we go. And by the way, you realize who makes this, right?
Irwin.
That's right. We stick with Irwin. Okay. So let's talk about the Jets first. You're here. Sure. You're wearing a Jet cap. Wait, do you have a smudge on the top of your lid? Is that a smudge? Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, hold on. We'll fix that.
Clean that smudge. Come on. We just moved into Knicks territory.
With the smudge?
Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Much better.
Believe it or not, as poorly as the Jets have been playing as of late, and that is pretty poorly, they are playing the Buffalo Bills, who just blew out their offensive coordinator. They're all out of sorts. We happen to play very well against them. We match up well against them. If we win on Sunday, and it's in Buffalo, so that's no easy task.
At all.
No. If we win on Sunday, then we go into Friday, the first
ever
Black Friday game in the history of the NFL against the Miami Dolphins.
Excuse me.
And we could end up being a half a game out of first.
And the tiebreaker.
Well, sweeping the Bills is ridiculous to begin with.
Sweeping the Bills takes away one team from beating us in the division because we're all going to end up around the same. We're all going to end up around the same record.
So it's not going to be easy. Dwayne Brown, once again, not playing. If he does not play.
How do you know he's not playing? I heard he was playing.
He's not playing. If he does not play this coming Friday, which is, next Friday, which is the Black Friday game, if he does not, if he's not on the 53-man roster to play, they have to put him, by league rule, they got to put him back on IR, and he's done for the year.
Looks like that's where he's headed.
Okay. Roger Saffold, who we signed off a couch.
Yes.
Still not active.
I got him some of this.
No, he's going to need 2 of those.
He'll be active.
So he's still not active. So you're looking at Sunday's offensive line for the second week in a row, exactly the same one that we ran in Vegas.
Hello? 2 weeks in a row, same offensive line. That's something to be said. So you're saying we have a good offensive line.
No, I'm saying it's the same offensive line we ran 2 weeks in a row.
Is it offensive?
I didn't use the word good.
Did you use the word offensive?
Technically, I did. Now,
it could be offensive.
He didn't practice yesterday. He was in limited walk around, and he's in limited today.
Who's that?
Our only wide receiver.
Sauce Gardner?
Oh, wide receiver. Wide receiver.
Zach Wilson. Garrett Wilson.
Do you have any? Do you have any? Anyway, take Ginkgo biloba and creatine.
This has creatine in it. The Ginkgo biloba is in the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You missed it. So
this morning.
Apparently, in the Raider game, and I forget which idiot tight end it wasn't Rucker. It was one of the other 2 idiot tight ends that we have. Slammed into him. I think it was at the end of the first half or beginning of the second, into his elbow. And so he had to wear a sleeve the rest of the game because his elbow was killing him, right? So apparently it's still bothering him. So yesterday, he just basically did walkthrough. He didn't do anything. And today, they have him listed as questionable. He's gonna play, but he's playing banged up. So that's not great.
And we don't have a very good answer if he's not in there.
What? We don't have any answer.
I don't think we have a question.
Yeah. Now, here's a hilarious thing.
Let me hear.
A former New York Jet wide receiver was released.
Come back.
Released yesterday, and he hasn't come back. But our head coach said, if he comes in, we'll take a look at him. That would be Robbie, formerly known as Robbie, now known as Chosen Anderson.
Oh, did he convert?
No, he changed his name to Chosen like the beginning of the year.
Chosen Anderson.
Chosen.
From Robbie to Chosen.
From Robbie wait, this is the progression. It was Robbie with an IE for years, then it was Robbie with a Y, then it was back to Robbie with an IE, then it was to Chosen.
And you sure he didn't join your tribe? And he's
positive.
He's chosen.
Positive.
Huh.
So that's just a little fun stuff on the side. It's a big game. It's a tough game to win in Buffalo. It will really depend. Zach Wilson, who outside of that horrific interception he threw, that was the best game he played all year. Best game he played.
No, absolutely. Not only that, I'm going to make a statement that it was a pretty good game. I mean, it was not. If you take away the interception, and you can't because it cost us the game, but
in the grand scheme of it,
take it away in the grand scheme. It was a better than top 15 performance of the quarterbacks in the NFL.
No, I would say it's 15.
Okay. 12.
Which for him is fantastic for him. So
and he used his legs, which they commented on, and even the idiot Nathaniel Hackett, and he is an idiot.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He even said though, hey, he used his legs.
How about this one? How about a couple of designed runs for him?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, he used his legs and it worked. Do you think maybe that might end up in the playbook?
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know why? Because when he looks out at the field, even on the game day, even after a bonehead move, he still sees Aaron behind center. So he's got like these blinders on. Remember the ones that you used to, the glasses you used to wear, and then you went like, not, there were glasses, but they were like things, and you would get them for, were you for Hanukkah, us for Christmas, and you would get the present, and it would show pictures, and you'd go. There was like a slide viewer thing, but you looked through it. Did you ever have one of those? Yes.
No.
No. Go like this. Go like this.
Sure.
A new thing. So you could only see that. It looked like binoculars, but they weren't. They were these like slideshow things. And they would have these cool little, you got to look them up. They're really good. And for you kiddies out there, if never had it, put it on your Christmas list, put it on your Hanukkah list. It's there for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Irwin might even send you some.
Hey, you know that, by the way, holiday season, Black Friday, next Friday, great time to stock up.
Stock up.
Stock up.
Huge savings, they're saying. Huge.
Dude, let me tell you something. Hanukkah comes first this year. You could give that all 8 nights.
You give it all 8 nights, and then you get to give it Christmas Eve and Christmas again.
Stocking stuffer.
There you go. Boom, right in. It fits.
Right in.
Look. Oh, man, what I love. Oh, watch this. Indestructible as well. Okay. I am asking for, and believe this to be true, a caseload Steel Libido red.
Listen, again,
I might get it.
That's the beauty of the holiday season, you know? So it's the gift of giving. And if you give something that somebody can use to give back,
they keep giving.
That's everybody's giving.
The giving is circular that way. It's like a cycle. It's like it's like the
paying it forward.
It's like the Joni Mitchell song that you don't know.
That I don't know.
And in the circle game. You don't know it. So I
don't know it. So anyway,
okay. Big game.
Zach Wilson.
Okay, my prediction on the big game, because you've been waiting for this all day. New York Jets.
Give me a score.
Rolling into into Buffalo.
By the way, I think we pull one out of our rear end, just so you know.
Rolling into Buffalo.
Okay, hold on.
The weather is going to be horrible, they're saying.
Oh.
Maybe snow.
He doesn't play.
No. He's kind of good in it.
Hold on.
He's from Utah.
Watch this.
The pen. Green.
The pen. Here we go. I am going to see if I can get a piece of paper here.
I have one.
All right, hold on.
You ready?
Yep, hold on. I'm going to write down.
Okay, hold on. You ready? Here it comes.
I'm going to write down the score.
That's the kind of show we run.
Hold on. I'm going to write it down, and then you'll say it, and I'll hold up what I think the final score is going to be.
I'm ready.
Okay, so hold on.
I'm holding.
We got J. I'm writing the J. Now I'm going to write the B.
Okay.
That would be Jets Bills for those of you who don't understand.
I was thinking Buffalo, but it's similar.
Okay.
Okay.
Final score.
JETS. Jets.
All right.
Jets.
What do you got?
Watch this. 24. 24. The New York Jets are going to score. With inclusive of 2 offensive touchdowns. 2. 16.
Okay. Can you see this?
That's what you have. That's close, but it's over on the
20-19.
24-16.
Either way, we both have the Jets winning.
Yes, we do.
Now, I'll tell you something.
As do all the smart bets in Vegas.
If you look at history, and I mean very, very, very recent history.
Right.
We both predicted the Jets' victory first game of the year against the Bills.
And
different ways of getting there.
And we predicted the Eagles' victory.
But we both predicted they would win against the Bills. And they won.
And we didn't know that when we were making this prediction. Thank you.
20-19.
I like it. I like it. Here we go.
That does include, by the way, an offensive touchdown right there.
So you've got one, I've got two. That's the difference.
I've got one, and I've got Sauce Gardner going to the house. That's 14.
I like the. Listen, I like Sauce Gardner going to the house. I think Whitehead is going to get another pick too because he's ready for Josh.
You know that in somebody put this up, and I'm stealing their information. It was very funny. Single game stats for Josh Allen this year. One of his receivers had 3 catches a game, and Whitehead had his 3 picks in that one game.
In that game. The thing that scares me with Josh Allen is it's a miserable day. He could be running up a storm and getting through things and slipping and sliding past and all, and that's what we got to shut him down.
Well, here's the thing.
I need Ulrich. I need Ulrich to throw a spy on him. You know what you do? You want to really know what you do? You say Quincy Williams. He's your man. Get him all day. Yeah, he can't outrun Quincy.
No, he can't. I mean, the problem is that's going to be the problem is we give up a lot of room for a guy like him to run.
10 to 30 yards is a gainable gain almost every time.
So the thing is, if you're not going to put a spy on them, they can't drop our linebackers 10 yards off the ball on third and long.
I'm saying you gotta have
somebody's got to hang out.
You gotta have Quincy as like a mini spy, like he's there. He's not
or at least somebody's got to hang out 7 yards off the ball.
That's right. That's what we're saying.
So
what is that? By the way.
Yeah, that's great. So my suggestion really is this game does not rely, ironically enough, does not rely on Zach Wilson, does not rely on our whoever you want to play offensive line playing.
Right.
It relies on our rather limited brain-powered offensive coordinator to put together a plan.
That hurts.
And it does hurt. So he needs to put together a plan that basically says, okay, our offensive line can't hold up for a long time. Zach does well when he does play action because in his brain, the fake handoff is his first read and he's already looked it off.
He's good. Right? He's on to his second read already.
He needs to run.
Yes.
He needs jet sweeps.
Yes.
And we did this against Kansas City, and it was so predictable, which is starting off with our first play as a flea flicker. Everybody knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Didn't surprise anybody. Casey crushed it. What we need to do is open the first offensive series with play action and keep going. And when we get to our first, whether it's that very first second and short, whenever we come across our first, second and short, then run a flea flicker.
Let it go.
Nobody's thinking flea flicker on second and short.
Let it go. I agree. Let the bomb go.
But that's not going to happen.
Now, here's what's not going to happen.
Jets are going to win, though.
Jets will win, but it's not going to be in the way that makes any sense. Okay? Because here's what they're going to do. They're going to realize about a third of the way through the first quarter that the drop back pass scheme in the snow with the line pushing and trying to hold and they're sliding back into Zach is not effectual. What's our guy's name? Hackett. The hacker is going to realize nothing. But for the first time this year, Robert Saleh is going to say, with headphones on, Give the guy a fucking play.
No. This is what I think is going to happen. If they're smart, somewhere around the middle of the second quarter, Hackett will be talking to his headset, and it won't be on in Zach's helmet. But the guy down the line wearing the number 8 with a headset on, that's going to be on.
This I like. So actually, like I always thought, the way to play this season until Aaron comes back, and I'm a believer, okay, is you just put a little mini camera in Zach's helmet and a mic on Aaron, and Zach comes up to the line, and Aaron starts saying, "Kill, kill," and he goes, "Kill, kill." And he says, "Red 33." He goes, "Red 33." And then he goes, "On 2."
Yeah.
Goes, 2.
Except, did you hear Zach's audibles 2 weeks ago against the Chargers?
Chill. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Chocolate milk,
Halle Berry.
peanut butter and jelly.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Yeah, he said Halle Berry, but he said Haley.
Nobody said peanut butter and jelly. He goes chocolate milk, peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and jelly. Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Oh! So he's got a really good secret code. This guy's ahead of the game.
Anyway,
He's ahead of the game.
Before we switch to the Metropolitans, there you go.
Look at this.
There you go.
Nitric oxide pre-sport.
There you go.
With, okay, L-citrulline. L-citrulline, which is not creatine, but it's L-citrulline, is a natural enhancer of nitric oxide in your blood. Nitric oxide in your blood essentially helps the movement of your blood through the vessels or your veins and your arteries cleanly. And softens the pressure so it widens the gap. And there you go. So sort of like a high blood pressure medicine would help you relax the vessels and do that without all the other effects. This kind of does it naturally, and it's very good. And it's made by Irwin. Okay?
Yeah. So
plus MCTs and beetroot. Everybody knows how good beets are for you. Not everybody loves beets. I love beets.
I love beets.
I love beets. Not everybody loves them.
Tell you, talking about beets, the New York Mets beat
we switched. Let's go Metropolitans.
They love our new manager, Carlos Mendoza, because, man, he knows how to talk to the beat writers. I'll tell you that.
The beat writers he can talk to. Let me tell you something. I watched what you told me you watched. I cried. I got that emotional. I had just finished watching the Peter Jackson 12-minute documentary on the making of Now and Then, which is the Beatles, the last Beatles song.
Right.
Which is very good.
Right.
Very good.
Right.
And the documentary had me crying.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Carlos Mendoza practically brought himself to tears when he was doing that press conference.
Yes, he did, and that brought me to tears.
I
felt for the first time in a long time truly enthused about it. Now, I heard something else.
What'd you hear?
There's a good chance that our bench coach is going to be.
Not a good chance. It's done.
It's not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant last year's bench coach.
He's out.
No.
He's what?
He's back to where he was when we were hitting. He is now back to being the hitting coach.
He's the hitting coach.
So Eric Chavez got demoted from bench coach. He's now back to being our hitting coach with the guy from last year. They're doing it together, but he's still on the staff. They kept him. They moved him back to hitting.
And you
We
know
don't have a bench
and you
coach
know who's
yet. I
going to
don't
be
know
the
who
bench
that could
coach.
be. Jeremy Hefner, still with the New York Mets as the
Thank
pitching
you.
coach.
Thank you.
Everything else we don't know yet. So,
You know one
what
thing.
did you hear about the bench coach?
I'll give you his initials.
Okay.
CB.
I haven't seen that. That's
Big
you.
rumor.
I haven't seen it in the post.
Big rumor coming this morning.
Not even rumored.
Yeah, big.
And it's not going to happen because
And then I saw
it's not going to happen because of the cheating.
Also, I saw the Mets are the favorite to sign
Yamamoto.
Okay, I didn't see the other part, so I was waiting for you to give me the
Yamamoto.
Favorite.
Favorite to sign him. Senga is given the full court press already.
Oh man, he's been saying how he wants him. Please sign him.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. All of a sudden, Yamamoto, who apparently is better than Senga, which is hard to believe, but that's what they're saying. He's younger.
25.
Yeah, he's much younger. And then we got Quintana. He's a good top three.
Listen, that is your top three because Peterson's has a hip injury, so he won't be back until after the All-Star break. And then you're looking
the other
at
guy that goes up and down all the time,
McGill.
And
I don't know, but I think Yamamoto. I think Uncle Steve is gonna. Listen, he won't be outbid, but you never know with these Japanese guys.
He won't be outbid. That's for sure.
You never know with the Japanese. That's why Senga is really giving the full court.
He's our ace. He's our ace in the hole to help.
He's our ace in the hole
to get the ace. He's an ace who wants another ace.
Yeah, we need another ace.
We do.
And so there's that.
Which pretty exciting.
Yeah, listen.
Pretty exciting. Lindor, the Silver Slugger. I think we mentioned that last time.
We did mention that Silver Slugger Award,
but it's worth mentioning again.
Silver Slugger Award.
Gold Glove. We don't know yet.
No, he didn't get it.
That's terrible. Second.
No, but the guy, I forget who got it, but the guy I lost to, it's not like he didn't deserve it.
Okay. We're running out of time.
Running out of time.
Wait.
You want to say something about the Knicks real quick?
No, we got 9:50. We got 9 minutes.
Okay. Want to say something about the
Knicks?
I
do want to say something about the Knickerbockers, and that is that the Knickerbockers.
Hold on.
Thank you. Yeah. Little. You look just like Quigley. Yeah. No, you're Ali. Okay, look at that.
All right, let's go. Let's talk about the Knicks.
They're powerful. The Knicks are powerful. The Knicks, the one thing they're missing, and I don't know why they don't get it, is someone to shoot at the end of the game. But that being said, they're in every game and they've been winning.
Randall, wrongly, I may add, wrongly. But Randall thinks he's the guy to shoot at the end.
He's not. Barrett's been hurt. Barrett's been hurt a lot this last week, so I don't know what's going on there. But meanwhile, if the season ended today, we're in the playoffs and in the 5 or 6 seed, and that's what we need to be thinking about going up from there. And I feel good about this Knicks team. I'm watching them. This DiVincenzo guy, I love him from Villanova. There's a lot of guys from Villanova, actually. There's Brunson, Villanova, Josh Hart, Villanova. It's like a little Nova on our team.
I would say that the Knicks will probably make a move when most people do around whenever the trade deadline is.
December, the end of December, January, something like that.
Yeah, but there's no reason this team doesn't make the playoffs. There's no reason.
No.
It's just a matter of, are they 8? Are they 7?
I want them in the 5-6 slot. That's where I think they'd belong.
But they're in. They're going to get it.
Now, as I scratch my nose because I have a little itch.
Okay.
I'm going to take us into, without even you saying, do we have one?
The Pearls of Wisdom?
Pearls of Wisdom.
I'm ready.
I hope you.
My Pearl of Wisdom.
Okay. And I took my nitric oxide, so I have a little extra blood flow for this. Okay. I saw a blurb today or whatever they're called on the Facebook, Instagram posting
Post.
things.
The
Okay,
post.
by Stephen Colbert,
Okay.
who usually sits a little left, but he's more in the
No. Like,
way left. He's been coming back to center and slowly but strong. Now, I've never heard him take down Obama because he was a big Obama fan.
sure.
And I voted for Obama the first time. I did not vote for him the second.
That's okay.
Okay, but I was not a lover ever, but I wanted the change, and I wanted and I. And
So what
I,
did Colbert say?
so Colbert said Obama came out this week and said, well, if we want to end this war in Israel, we want to do it, we have to understand that both sides are wrong. And he goes, while there's some truth to things aren't done exactly this way or that way, and you could say that, there's no truth that what Israel did in response to what the Hamas did is anything similar. And what I'm saying to the world out there is, I'm telling you right now, terrorism can never, ever be accepted under any circumstances. And the Hamas started a war. There is collateral damage in a war. While you don't want it, it makes you sick. You know what? It happens. But Israel didn't start the war. The war was started by my people, the Arabs over there that turned crazy, not the good Arabs, but the other Arabs, and there are a lot of them, that are religiously fanaticizing things to the point where a God, whatever God you want to believe in, says, go kill Jews because that's good. To the point where Obama opens up his mouth and sounds stupid, because what he should say is, listen, we don't want fighting. We don't want this, like Colbert said. But what we definitely don't want is anything siding with Hezbollah, ISIS, Hamas. I'm missing one. Say it. Al Qaeda, the Taliban, all of that.
Yeah.
Once they get to that, here's the biggest problem. First of all, they're undeniably monsters.
So
They
here's the
monsters.
thing.
But the problem is, if you were a Jew, and you saw Netanyahu do something that you didn't like, you would voice that.
It's being done.
His own cabinet is voicing it. By the way,
right now it's being done.
There are Muslims in the cabinet. I think 12. Okay, in Israel cabinet. Okay, so that should tell you something. Because if you step across the line to Syria, or you step across to Iran, or you step across, there are no Jews on the council anywhere in there. And another point Colbert said is, this is democracy. Everything you liberals are out there promoting, wanting, democracy allows it. The other 98% of the whole territory, there's no democracy. They don't allow it. So
what's the pearl? Get me to the pearl.
The pearl is, I'm not saying that anybody rooting for any God or any worship belief or however they want to do that and find is wrong. They have their quest. What's wrong is forcing that belief on someone else. And if they don't believe it, kill them.
That is true.
That is wrong every single time, and it circumvents anything else. The result of war by attack, by starting it, will cause war, and it's karma. So you can't throw bombs and chop kids' heads off and shoot down toilets where people are in on things. Call up your mommy and be proud of killing a Jew and expect no repercussion, because you're getting one. You're not getting one, you're getting many. And all you chicken shits out there that want to go and promote everything that is, but they belong. Look at history. do your work. There were no Palestines in Palestine. There was no Palestine prior to the 1940s anyway. Okay. For 2,000 years, Judea and Arabs lived together. Okay. And that's what they should be doing. We are human beings. We breathe the same air. If I go into Israel right now with my Arab blood in me and someone has my blood type and they're a Jew, and I cut my arm open and help them while they're suffering, my blood helps them. That doesn't hurt them. They don't die. They live. That's what you do. That's where love is. It's not about hating one or the other. I don't believe in religion really very much at all. I hope I'm wrong. I hope there is I'm looking. I hope there is a God creature up there. I hope there is a heaven. But there's no heaven with virgins waiting for you if you go kill your neighbor, which is what they're doing. So don't
kill your neighbor
at all. Okay. Here's my pearl of wisdom. Try spreading love. Try looking at the guy that's misunderstanding you and you're misunderstanding him and saying, you know what? I love you anyway. Watch an enlightened thing happen inside you when you do that. You know what? I'm going to eat a matzo ball this week.
Very good.
You know what? I'm going to eat, I can't remember mine now. I'm going to eat
falafel. Listen,
I'm going to eat a falafel.
56 seconds.
Oh, and because that, all things will start coming back the way they need. The Jets will play better. The Mets will play better. The Knicks will play even better because of love. So,
love.
Let's go. Free sport, Irwin. Ladies and gentlemen.
Broadway Blanchard over there.
Power podcast with Jet Steve Weisgal and
Broadway Blanchard. Gotta go. Ciao.